All right, guys. So I put together a little, I don't want to call it a slideshow, but I'm going to show you guys something here in just a moment. And this is what I was talking about. Okay, guys, you remember I said no one, well, I can't say no one, but it was very, very few people on YouTube that was talking about this stock, like recently. Okay, I say within the last month, really wasn't nobody talking about. There was a very few people on YouTube that was bringing it up, but you really have to dig. And if you found someone talking about this stock and you look at the date when they posted the video, it was like months out or a year out, and because that's what I found. But there was a very small amount of people that were talking about it, but they weren't talking about it a lot. They bring it up and then they move on because it's a penny stock, right? Now, I posted, matter of fact, we're doing pretty good. On TTOO is doing pretty good right now. So I brought up this stock, and some of you guys already been on my channel for a long time, and some of you guys are new that came to my channel, and some of you just found me on the day when I was talking about it. So I've been talking about this every single day since July. Let me go back here and look. I think I saved it over here. I don't need that. So here's my first video. I think I said it also when I was talking about Mullen in the previous video, but this is one of my first videos where I was talking about this because at that moment I felt like something was happening because I kind of looked at it. I didn't invest in it. I looked at it and I said, you know what, let me do a test run. I put a couple of dollars in there to see how it was moving, and I felt like something's about to happen, like something's going to happen. So I posted this. Here's my video, okay, on my YouTube channel. If you look down here, July 21st is when I made this video, the first video for TTOO on my channel. So I made that to let people know, hey, this is one of the stocks I'm looking at. I think it's trying to do something. But prior to that, I was talking about Mullen, and I think way before then I was talking about AMC. But my main thing was Mullen at the time, and then I'll start talking about this. So that's the date. And I also mentioned, let's go back over here to the stock, turn this back on. So I also mentioned that no one was talking about, like, it wasn't in the like mainstream news. Some of the big stock channels wasn't talking about it. You know, they were talking about all these other Tesla, and they were talking about all these other stocks, but they was not talking about this. And I told some of you guys on my channel that I think what's going to happen is once someone starts seeing how this is moving and see what it's doing, someone's going to bring it up. And once they start to bring it up, it's going to start getting a momentum, and the stock is going to start moving. It's going to start moving. It's going to take big jumps. Volume's going to come in, and then it's going to start trending and everything. And I told you guys, I did say, I feel like we're at the beginning stage of, you know how you try to catch a trend before it happens? I said in one of my other videos, I said, I feel like we're at the beginning, bottom stage of this trend that's going to start going uphill. And we're already on the train, ready to go, right? I bought this stock around, I started buying it at 10 cents, and my average was at 10. At one point, it's not on. I think it's, let me go back here. See if I can open it. I can't see it. But in this video, I can do this. Let me see if I can go back. See if it'll allow me. And I can show you. Those are calls that I was looking at because I was looking at the price of the calls. Okay, I think right here. Okay. I need to move it over just a little bit. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me get this. Some options. Because I want you guys to see this. I want you to see where I was. My average Well, my average was at 10 cents. I can't really see the screen too well. Right there. Okay, so right down there, I move this down. My average was at 10 cents. This is when I start buying in about got my phone. Bought over 1,000 shares. Sorry about that, guys. Bought over 1,000 shares, and that was the market value, and I was up like a couple of bucks. But anyway, back to the stock. Like I was saying, I felt like we were at the bottom. We were at the beginning of this trend that's going to start happening. That's the only reason why I start covering it and start bringing it up. And I also said that once it gets into mainstream news, it's really going to start taking off. So, someone in the prior video mentioned Teddy Zane, right? Oh, you should go to Teddy Zane's channel and get in his Discord, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, you know what? I already know Teddy Zane. Like, I used to listen to him all the time. I even try to talk to him through the chat. And once he sees my name, I'm pretty sure he know of me. He don't know me personally, but he knows of me, right? So, just today, I seen a post from Teddy Zane, and it's starting. And what I was saying, how it's starting to go uphill, we're starting to take off. Teddy Zane has a big following, so not like me, but I don't have a big following. But anyway, it's starting to take off, right? Because he mentioned it, he brought it to people's attention, and now people that watch him that makes videos, they're going to start talking about it, and it's going to be like a domino effect, and it's going to start taking off. So, and I'll show you that right here. I think I got that right here. So he's trying to move now. Where's it at? So I did have it. You know what? Let me just go back to Teddy Zane's channel, because I think I still have it here. Because I have him on notification, so I'm going to go over here and right here. And okay. So if you go down here, let me go to his channel. Right here, there it is right there. AMC or TTOO. And he started talking about it. And he brought up some of the things, some of the points that I were talking about in the past, right? So he's got a hold to it. This thing is just my personal opinion. I think the stock is going to start moving a little bit faster than normal. Not just because of him, but more and more people are going to start talking about this stock, and it's just going to start moving. And the company has their stuff together, unlike Mullen, okay? I don't know what Mullen's doing. I'm still waiting on a key point to get back in, but not right now. But TTOO, T2 Biosystems, he has this video. He talked about it. I don't know if anyone mentioned it to him that I already I have videos and I was talking about it. Probably not. But anyway, so just let you know, it's starting to take off. The momentum is picking up, just like I thought it would. And I mentioned that in some of my lives also, that this is probably what's going to happen. And then I'm gonna give you guys some more. Let's look at the stock real quick. See it, because it's trying to take off. It's getting close to the closing time, right? So of course the stock is trying to take off. It's higher. Okay, someone's alarm is going. So it's higher than sorry guys, but that car is going to keep honking. So the stock is going to start moving, right? Like I just saying just a little while ago. Can I turn it off? So okay, he got it. Okay, so the stock is going to start taking off. But let me show you. I brought up some clips, right? Okay, let me see. This Teddy Zane's. That's where he was talking about it. I think I brought up something else here. Okay, so just a little information. TTOO. It went public on February 25th, 2015, with an IPO price of $11 a share. The company raised $133.5 million. So let's go over here. The opening price of TTO was $11.25, and it closed a little bit under at $10.90. And then over here, Let's see. And I looked up this too. How many stock splits did they have? Okay. Because I think I mentioned prior to me looking this information up, I just assumed they probably had one stock split just by looking at the price of it. So I guess I assumed right. They had a 1 for 50 reverse split. Okay. And you guys know how the stock split works. Some of you do. So yeah, so that's what that is. I wanted you guys to have that information because some people don't know. Let's go back over here. Turn this back on. See what it's doing. Okay, it's trying to do something. It's probably going to dump off here soon. People going to take profits. But if we go back in history, let's go back a year. About a year ago, it was up here at $4. Let's go back 5 years. So at one point, it was up here at $160. I don't know where the stock split took place. Maybe it was back here somewhere. I don't know. I'm guessing back here. What was it, 20 something? So yeah, the stock split was took place. The split took place on October 22. So let's go back over to the chart. October. Let's try to find October 21, 22, January, February, March, April, May, June, October. So it was just right up. It was like right up in here when the stock split happened, and then the price fell down. So this was like, look at the price right here. It was at 300. Can you imagine if the stock got back to 300 and how many shares you're holding times that? Do the math on that. Or even if it got back to the IPO price and you're holding, you're going to make some decent money. I'm not saying go buy this stock right now, but I'm just giving you guys some numbers like the what ifs, okay? What if it did go back to any of these numbers? You're going to make some money. Even if it get back to $1, some of you guys going to make some little change. If it gets back to the IPO price of, what I say, was like $11, somewhere around there, you make some decent money. So that's it, guys. We're going to keep an eye on it. And I do think the train has started, okay? The train has started. So that's it. See you guys in the after hours, and let's keep an eye on the stock. All right, guys. Take care. Peace.